Hello, collective. Happy Saturday, the 14th. 1 plus 4 is 5, and then you take 9, 14, 2024, you get 5. So it goes like this: the 4th, the 5th, the minor fall, the major lift, the baffled king composing hallelujah. That's what I'm telling you. It's going to be an awesome night. I'm telling you, because look at this. Look at this. Okay, the ancestors had me draw a picture. Yeah. So it's this, the pyramids, 369. The little aliens are there. Okay, what are they saying? Power of 3, Lord God Most High, biophotons exchanged tonight. Yeah, there's some biophotons going to be exchanged tonight. Because Pluto's in the little spaceship. Yeah, he came down, 5th dimension. Here I am, 5th dimension. I came to save you. Alert, stress signal. Because some of the collective are sending these alert, stress signals. And this is you, this little beautiful angel person. And they excavated all of us. They excavated all of us, just like the pyramids. See, just like the pyramids. What's that about? You don't do that. And so you can get and sit with the pyramids and send photons to them, because look, we were both excavated. So this is a ferric exchange. Okay, give me the power, pyramids. Yeah, because I, just like you, was excavated. Yeah. So you've earned that if you're on, equal grounds. And this is even, maybe if it's part of your bloodline. But yeah, so that's what you can do tonight. The ancestors want me to show you that. Oh, yes. Please be here for this reading. I love you. I have a candle, too. I have a candle. This is St. Jude. This is faithful servant and friend of Jesus, ascended master. I feel myself feeling desperate during this time of great need. I beseech you to bring me visible, prompt, noticeable aid. I will be ever mindful of this great favor. Yes, St. Jude, please. May all of the collective be in the hands of the Most High, and may the highest vibration, the light in the lamp, be seen. Amen. Yeah, the light of your lamp, collective. The light of your lamp is huge. It's huge. And what do they say in scripture? They say, don't put a lamp under the bed. What are you doing that for? You want to catch the house on fire? No, you put the lamp out on the table so everyone can see from it. They picked on you so much because, I don't know, maybe you weren't under the right roof, right? Well, get over your roof and listen to what I'm trying to tell you. It's all about high vibration and equal ground. So the other thing about showing you this picture about Archangel Michael, Gabriel, and Raphael, please be here too. And highest descendant master Jesus, I love you, please be here. Is because, look, anytime you have to match, economically speaking, competitively speaking, you have to match, okay, to produce. That's the best collaboration, is when you come to equal ground. You get rid of the ego. And you're like, okay, what do I have in common with the pyramids? Well, we were both excavated. Yeah. People came along and took things that wasn't theirs. So guess what? You have earned the right to go and work with the pyramids. Even if it's from afar, there's still energy, because you have sent off stress signals, alert stress signals. You've sent those out. And I'm sure the pyramids have as well, so they recognize them. And so that's when you visualize, hey, let's get to the 5D here, Pluto. Yeah, help me out here. 3D wasn't too cool to me. Okay, so this is the chart for tonight. This is the chart of a secret family transforming a reputation, and it's got a royal coat of arms for a legacy. Yeah, there's some kind of secret family, 12th house, Uranus, and it's being transformed. The reputation's being transformed, and the active participant gets the trine tonight, and it's got this royal coat of arms. So there's some royal blood in that particular lineage, and it's the Sabian symbol is royal coat of arms too. And then there's another one up here, some kind of secret, Aquarius secret. Secret reputation, because it's 10th house. Okay, so there's some kind of secret reputation with this female of service. that is expanded on tonight. First house, everyone can see it. Communication of it. There's going to be communication of it. Yeah. Yeah. One of you went all out and said, look, I'm going to repair the bloodline. Plus, I'm going to, upgrade my reputation. Well, well, I think they tried to they excavated you. Yeah, they didn't care about your reputation. Yeah, see, this is from Luke 11:52. This is from Luke. It says, for you remove the key to knowledge from the people. You're a key to knowledge, collective, so we can just get rid of you. You don't enter the kingdom yourselves, and you prevent others from entering. And that's probably, 90% of your due diligence is just to get people to, hey, dude, see the light. What is this illusion that we're living in? Yeah, who are these elders of the Zion? This is the day that the archaeologist, November 4th, 1922, went into King Tut's tomb to start excavating. And King Tut was the one that they found all the treasures, all these amazing treasures in there. Now, there is something to suggest from this Akashic record that he might have wanted to be found, okay? Because we know we don't disturb the dead. And this isn't something to show you to, hey, go run out and dig up a grave. No, I'm not. No, please. You don't want to do that. But there was something about Tut specifically that must have been secret in his lineage that he wanted people to research and study and honor. And they're still doing it. And you can catch a lot of the specials on the, TV and stuff. But yeah, because this was favorable by the universe. Like, please unearth these mysteries, these treasures. There was a lot of legal pitfalls that followed this day in history because, of course, they stopped the excavation, then they pick it up again, and then it got legally stopped. It was hard. I can imagine because, you're digging up a piece of history, but for the most part, most of it that was preserved very honorably in the museums there in Egypt. But yeah, so this was the day Tut said, yeah, I got something to tell you all. It's this secret family with other people's money, 8th house that have passed over. This is Uranus. And then the sun was in this house of Scorpio down here. That was the nest. So we're digging up this nest. Yeah, and there was a lot of tension doing it because it was the reputation, okay, of an active participant. Yeah, well, what if they get cursed the rest of their life? What if they have a hex on them the rest of their life because they disturbed this grave? And you can read about some of the people that weren't as careful. Some of them, you can tell their heart is in the right place and they never got cursed or hexed. The ancestors were with them. Hey, we want you to share something with the public. I'm going to tell you where to go and find this. And yeah. So that's the day, November 4th, 1922. Now tonight's chart. Yeah, I didn't even do the words for you yet, have I? I was so excited. So you're the superhero of the atmosphere. You are the superhero of this atmosphere tonight. Okay. The day features to set you free. This day is there's something about today that you're gonna let go of or feel that you're set free. And Ra has heard your prayer. So definitely if you're thinking of, I'm gonna tune into those pyramids, man, I got some stuff in common with you, then Ra's gonna hear it. Photon power must match to produce, yeah. And it doesn't have to be pyramids. It can be any place where in history your ancestors sacrificed, okay? You can chart it. You can print a picture off the internet of it and sit and look at it. But this is what I have in common with you, ancestor. Is this, and this all happened to us? Tell me. Give me the highest vibration from this incident in history, how to resolve it, how to come out of it, how to conquer it. A doorway opens to a new show, and then you get this doorway open to a new show. Your efforts enter as modesty. You're very modest. Yeah, always go to the ancestors with look, I'm trying to put myself on how you felt at that time. Yeah, they love that. They love that because they know we got it kind of easy. I'm not lying. They know, they see it. We shouldn't be belly aching at all. There are things that are quite easier. So Neptune remembers those that use you, and Neptune tonight wants to He's going to talk about contact lenses. Yeah, for people that wear glasses, when you go to contact lenses, how it covers less of your face. So all of a sudden people see more of your features. That's what Neptune wants to talk about, is suddenly we're going to start seeing more of what was always there. Because he's remembering the people that used you, excavated you. Yeah, like the pyramids. Okay, so posters made for this day. It's the day that Pandora made away. Yeah, there's something about this box of secrets here that really made a way for you. Yeah, truly made a way for you. Yeah, so let me show you the chart for tonight. You're gonna have a Virgo sun and an Aquarius moon, okay? I'm telling you, Aquarius. So it's like David Copperfield, who was a Virgo. David Copperfield has 22 degrees Virgo sun, okay? That's gonna be in the center with the crossing energy of, who should we do? Clark Gable. Clark Gable, the Aquarius, comes in. He said, it should be written on my grave, my tombstone, that he was lucky and he knew it. Clark Gable. So yeah, you got this Aquarius cross energy of this Virgo, this David Copperfield, which was what? An illusionist, right? We paid tickets to have the dude make the Statue of Liberty disappear. Why do you buy tickets to that? I kind of like my liberty. But, you know, it was a show, so it was all in good, you know. But looking back on it is like, I don't want to promote that. I don't care what you can do with magic. That's the Statue of Liberty. I kind of enjoy those liberties. But yeah, so it's David Copperfield versus Clark Gable. You can take your pick who's going to win the reading tonight, if there's such a thing as winning and losing. But, so yeah. Okay, so the chart looks like this. There's still this payment due from this club, this group. They tried to expand some kind of communication with these active people. And when they did that, the person that they attacked had more spiritual authority. Yeah, of course you can't see that, right? You can ask the pyramids. Yeah, you can ask them, hey, can you give me a number when I meet somebody? Tell me how many lives they've been here. And they will. They'll start talking to you like that. Maybe it's important for you to say, hey, are we on the same, you know, wavelength? And that's one of the ways they'll put a number in your head. Yeah, this person's been here 9 times. Oh, okay, cool. Then he's going to teach me something, you know, because you know if what you've prayed about, how many times you've been here. Okay. You probably know from your Akashic records. Yeah. But if you want to meet people, you know, on that same, you know, maybe you want to learn some things. So you only want to meet people that have been through more lives than you so that you can learn something. Anyway, so there's this secret family that has transformed this reputation. And there's some kind of female Aquarius that is communicated with this higher love. Yeah. Because there's 2 grand trines tonight. This secret Aquarius has changed this reputation of this female that's balanced, of service, through communication, through Gemini. Okay, so we do have 2 tonight. That's pretty cool, and those are solid. Those are solid for 10:30 Mountain Standard Time tonight. And then the moon, this secret Aquarius person is going to send something to, there's a thought and plan, or maybe Mercury sending it to this secret Aquarius person, high priest, high priestess, intuitive person. Mercury sending you something, a thought and a plan for tonight. Yeah. Yeah. Because it's going to feel different. You're going to be set free from the letters today. There's something that's going to set you free by tonight. And I think it's the double grand trine. I mean, that's beautiful. Yeah. It's absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, so 22 degrees Virgo sun. Let me show you the cards here so you guys can take a look. 14 on the clock. Nice. So right in the middle here, there is a temperance for the 14th of September. Close your eyes to open your mind. That's what the angels are trying to get you to do. And then for the 22 degrees Virgo is this tower of that royal coat of arms. Okay, because a choir is singing over this. Something that grand trine has really stirred the roost a little bit. Okay, it's a tower moment tonight. The crossing energy is this alchemist, this magician who happens to be an Aquarius, 12 degrees Aquarius. And it's to connect to God's universe. Like, well, why did this family go down. What do you want us to, learn from? Well, don't play with illusions, probably is the number one lesson, but we'll find out what they want you to tell you. This is the Mercury 9 degrees Virgo, what the future preserved for you. It's got the Empress card tonight. So there's something that the future preserved for you during this Tower moment. And you come down here and Venus gets the Death card, but she's in this higher love vibration. And she's like, go tell it on the mountain, man. I'm talking to the pyramids. Yeah, Venus, she's cool with that death vibe because she knows there's been this tower, see? So she's chill with it. And then because today's the 14th, we're gonna do the opposite too. We're gonna do 41 and tell you what the ancestors want to tell you about today. And then Mars is on this 6-degree Cancer. Triggered a little bit, but there's some good news there too. So he's emotionally triggered a little bit. And then I missed Jupiter yesterday, but Jupiter said it was okay because he didn't want to expand on yesterday's reading anyway. But today he does, so I can't forget you today, Jupiter. 20 degrees Gemini, how we participate. And he's got some oceanographer, some famous researcher of nature that he wants to share with you. And then Saturn's over here, the Chariot, seeing what others see for the first time. You're probably seeing, oh, that's what they thought of me. Oh, okay, I get it now. And there's also an oceanographer on Saturn's too. Yeah, let nature tell its truth. That's what Saturn's saying. And then, so we've got over here, we've got this Uranus, again, with the Tower. And then look at this. Look, we got 27 degrees Uranus. We got 28 degrees for Neptune and then 29 degrees for Pluto. So it just worked out. It worked out so cool. So anyway, those planets, Pluto's got the sun, and Neptune has, Neptune has the sun and Pluto. Both of them do. And then your destiny up here. A magician alchemizing this death, this change, the number 5. So, yeah. I'm telling you. I am telling you. Yeah. Money talks, but it doesn't sing and dance. And that's what these people and the oceanographers will agree with us in this reading. Like, look, if we don't change, if we don't stop being greedy, a bunch of insects are going to take over the planet Earth because they're going to be held in more esteem than human beings because all we were greedy. You know, God will get rid of you. Boom. I'll give it to the insects, dude. Well, that's what he's saying. Yeah. Okay. That's okay. You can come visit my planet. I thought my little computer was working. Let's get my little computer on here. There we go. Yeah, it's quiet here. It's really quiet. They're in denial. Computer's saying everyone's in denial. They don't want to face this tower. You know, it's scheduled for tonight, 22 degrees Virgo. There's one scheduled. We'll see. We'll see here what's going on. Okay, ancestors, tell me. Yeah, Clark Gable, the moon. A handsome lad. Yeah, now see, okay, that's the difference right there. Boom. Okay, so David Copperfield was, a paid, out in the open, I'm a magician, illusionist. Okay, I have some respect for that. He wasn't lying to anybody, right? He's like, this is what I do for a living. Okay, and then here comes along Clark Gable. If you read anything about Clark Gable, he was the most, number one actor, right, for all those years in Hollywood before he died, 1960, I think, but, He was pretty phenomenal. Hard act to follow. Thank you, ancestor. Hard act to follow. But he took a little grooming. He had to do a little illusionary work to get to that star power, see? So, he had a wife that, helped him with the pitch of his voice, his acting skills. One wife helped him with, because his teeth weren't the greatest. There were just things about Clark Gable, like if you saw what he really was versus what the screen made him out to be, you would think, oh, but I don't think he was the personality to hide it. It's just he had to upgrade to fit what people wanted to see. Okay. And I think if truth be told, we would love him without all those altercations. But that's what he chose to be in, is this, I want to be behind a camera. And anytime you're behind a camera, you know, you're getting that other side, that filter. So it's Clark against Davio. We'll call him Davio, David Copperfield, who made the Statue of Liberty disappear. Why would people buy tickets to see that? Yeah, you really need to stop for the first time and reevaluate like what you want in your reality. Okay, people are waking up. People like to be woke up, actually, and take responsibility. This is no magic show. Why would I make the Statue of Liberty disappear? That's dumb, dude. Yeah, I mean, no offense with Davio. You're awesome, dude. Happy birthday. The other person that has the birthday of this 12-degree Aquarius moon is Langston Hughes. And anyone who has studied Black history, that is an incredible poet, Langston Hughes. He wants to ask you, Langston, please be here for this reading. Please. Your soul needs to be with the collective today in this reading. He asked the question, what happens to a dream that's deferred? Like, let's say we have all these beautiful things that happen tonight in the sky and in the universe, you know. And let's say you touch base with the ancestors, you're on the same ground, and you've both been excavated, and you send out this prayer. And then Langston reminds you, well, what happens if a dream is deferred? You know, you've done all this great work with, you know, co-creating with the universe, and then the dream is deferred. So does it end up like a raisin in the sun? Okay. Well, that's a good question, Langston, because it'll always be there. It's been transposed, right, into this raisin. So now it's a raisin. So maybe the dream at one point was like this big, okay? It was this big at one point in your head. And now all of a sudden, after all this work, you think, oh, it's really just this big. Wow. It's a big difference, huh? But Most High wants you to know that it's still there and to change that perception, that like the qualifiers that we put on things are incorrect. Okay, just let Clark Gable be Clark Gable, and we probably would have loved him just as much, you know what I mean? But there were these tweaks and things that we did to, and maybe those were things in nature about Clark Gable that would have made his acting even more over the top. You know, this dude with edgy teeth, you know, like, oh, cool, he's so bad. Look at I wouldn't mess with him. We never knew because he wore dentures. You know what I mean? It's like maybe there's some things in nature that God meant a certain way so that people around you would see what's real and not this illusionary stuff. Yeah. Ancestors, tell me about this royal coat of arms. What's this tower about? It's a sexual tower? Oh my. Okay, so some of your ops are wondering where your energy came from. I don't know. Yeah, they're wondering about it. Well, I'll tell you, a lot of it comes from the little dudes down here, okay? Little alien dudes, okay? I believe in them. They're saying prayers for me right now. They want me to get to that 5D. Yeah, they want me to get to the 5D. They've seen the excavation of me in the 3D, and they don't like it. They're like, really? Yeah, really. So tell us about this one. Yeah, there's some kind of disappointment your ops are facing with this tower tonight. Yeah, because they're realizing that money talks, but it don't sing and dance, and it didn't walk. As long as I can have you here with me, I'd rather be forever in blue jeans. Thank you, Neil Diamond. Yeah. Money talks, but it don't sing and it don't dance. And it don't walk. Yeah, money's great, right? But I think they're starting to feel like, okay, but the heartbeat is what's precious, you know? The heartbeat is what's irreplaceable. Money doesn't have a heartbeat. I think it's overrated, kind of like food. This appetite is going to create an earth where God is just going to look down and go, okay, I give it to the insects. You guys cannot control yourselves. Where's the thought? You're supposed to protect your thought life. It's supposed to be loving. You're supposed to protect it. If you're inundated by these images that are wrong, then cut them off. Dude, you're in charge of your brain. Nobody else is, right? Some of your ops want to come back and wreck, but it's not healthy for you, okay? You don't heal these cells to just like, okay, let's go expose ourselves to high levels of radiation again. It's like, no, you learned your lesson. Airplane. It's an airplane. Wow. Someone's going somewhere. One of your ops is feeling disappointed. Tell me what else. Okay, they're disappointed over this legacy. They're disappointed over a legacy of money. They're confused about your stability. 7 of Cups. They're confused about your stability. Now, that's strange because you can create stability with $2 in the bank account. Yeah. Because the grass is still green and the sky is still blue, right? So honestly, I don't know why they're confused. Was it easy? No. But you choose to be stable. You protect your thought life. Oh, I want to be in chaos all the time. No, that's how they love to mess with you. Any sense of irritation or whatever, they loved it. They loved feeding off of that. And now it's just like, nah. And even if tonight, the 2 grand trines and they go whisking off into the sunset with your things. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. 18 in life, you got it. 18 in life, Your crime is time and it's 18 in life to go. That's from, what was that, Skid Row? I think it's Skid Row. Yeah. Yeah, he walked the streets a soldier and he fought the world alone. Now it's 18 in life, you got it. 18 in life, your crime is time and it's 18 in a life to go. Whoa. Skid Row, love you. Yeah, because you don't want to get 18 in life, okay, for taking these dudes out. It's not worth it, trust me. So you just let them do what they're going to do. They're going to get 18 in life if they ever get caught. I don't know what the situation is with your court situation, but yeah, the universe is making it very uncomfortable for them. You know that much. So that's all you can, and you have to walk away and have your new, this new freedom and these prayers with, okay, I'm going to chart where my ancestors, I'm going to look and stare at this and talk to them, hey, and get on the same page as them, and they're going to lift you up into the 5D. They're going to give you enough photo rays, I'm telling you, because they want you to get there. They want you to get there. They don't like you struggling in the 3D. They don't like you being in the matrix. They don't like you tired. More tired than anything is what you're giving to something that's not giving back. It's like you're in a wheel, a hamster in a wheel, and that's just no way to live. They didn't want to see you live like that, So, okay, so they're confused about your stability. And like I say, you kind of create that. There's some kind of new beginning while you're resting, and you have to be strong while you're resting. Yeah, so you're going to have to be really strong because like I say, we don't know when or how this is going to come in for you. 2 of Wands in the middle there, but you still know to be strong. More than anything, you've learned about strength. You're rewarded for your strength, and you're rewarded for resting when they tell you to rest. There's no sense doing more than they ask you to do. These last 2 was some kind of reversal, somebody that's not enlightened, that they can't juggle you. 2 of Coins. Yeah, they tried to juggle me last night too. Now, did you want me to send that guy over? No, not so much. I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. But yeah, and I think I was here inside all day yesterday until I finally thought, I better go to the store and get a couple things. And my phone kept ringing and ringing. It's like, no, just what's going on here? So they were either trying to get me to stay away from my house longer by stopping to take that call. Anyway, I didn't take it. I just, because I don't really go anywhere for a great length of time. But it was almost like as soon as I left the door, it was like, ring, 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 ring. I'm like, oh, that's not unusual. Um, so just beware of that. They want to get into your home and mess things up for you, spiritually speaking. And you've learned to protect yourself really, really well. So good luck with that, Ops. Yeah, good luck with that. Economists. There's an economist. Yeah, whatever tower this is, it's definitely involving finances. Okay. Tell me about this. The finances. I'm just curious as to why they wouldn't want. They just knew that by cutting you out, that everybody else would be happy with a percentage, and if they hadn't cut you out, you'd be in charge of you would be in charge of percentaging things. They didn't like that. Well, who are you? Well, was it left to you? You know, and it's all because of your Akashic records that this was left to you. See, they knew what was inside of you, whether they cared to see it or not. They just want to make fun of you. Tell me about this. Yeah, and the ancestors, they know what's in your Akashic records. Yeah, get with those pyramids tonight. Ask them, hey, give me a number when I see people so I know how many times they've been on this train, this crazy train. All aboard, so I know how long this person's been through these loops, you know, because I want to learn from people, you know. When we get up to the 5D and 90, you're going to have to be quick because you're going to have to shoot some ladders, you're going to have all kinds of cool things, and you'll just have to roll with it. You'll have to roll with it. Somebody's really disappointed that you talked to a passed over one. This is you down here. You talked to a passed over one, and then you both talked to God. You both talked to God. Yeah, somebody's horrified that you did that because they're afraid of what else the passed over ones told you about these people. Yeah. Well, let's just say it was nothing to write home about. I tried to protect my thought life, some of the things they were telling me about these people. So just be leery of that when you ask them for information and you're like, there's no way, is that what they just told me? And it'll be true. And you'll just be like, I cannot believe this, you know? Because these were people you spent Christmases with, Thanksgivings with, you know, but then you started to see the signs. You started to see the signs. And it's because of these groups of people that the earth is going to be left to a bunch of insects because we can't get over our greed, for crying out loud. Isaiah. Yeah, read Isaiah. Yeah, this reader today I was watching. I'm so glad I woke up to this particular reader because he also doesn't believe in about all these little boxes that people put themselves in. Oh, well, I'm this or I'm this, so I can't go there, or I can't help those people over there. You don't see the lack or the suffrage. I don't care what roof you're in, can you come help, you know, kind of thing. But yeah, it all boiled down to this group of illusionists that wanted to make the 14th a day that should be for fertility. Okay, 14 is about fertility. This group of people came in and said, no, it's actually 41 because we're going to put to death all these shamans, all these healers. Yeah, some kind of death. But what they didn't know is that the universe will always honor the true intent. But they had to show us what was going on. See, well, it's the 14th, yeah, but there's a reason why they've hunted you. They've hunted you because you're valuable. They don't like that you've been immortalized. You have superhuman strength. Well, if you hadn't tried to kill that person 10 times, you know, but seriously, a lot of you get this because, oh yeah, I should have been dead in that car wreck. Oh yeah, I should have been dead. You wouldn't have been here unless somebody in your ancestry said, wait, we kind of wanted that person to do something. You know, you're not here by mistake. Trust me. And it don't matter if it's small. It matters that you get it right. Okay. For the ancestor, for the blood. Okay. Because I know I haven't been successful at cleaning all of this up, but I know that I've gotten further. I know that I've gotten further and they're so proud of that because do you know how many behind me tried to break this witchcraft stuff and couldn't do it? Didn't have the guts, didn't know how, didn't know. To them, it was like, I'm just going to surrender to it. Yeah, but man, they gave me an army of people. No, you don't stop, man. We'll make sure you get by. Just don't stop. And I was like, okay, all right. Yeah. And when you get all the love you do when you start talking to them, you'll never go back. You'll never go back. I'm telling you. There's a tablespoon of love every, second of the day from them, from each of them. Okay, so, yeah, the value of your blood. That's why they were showing me that. The value of your blood is it's gold. Your ops know that. Your ops are disgusted by it. Well, are you running for office, Collective? What? Why are they so... I'm not running for governor, dude. What? I just want what's left to me. Yeah. And to have this 18 in life, you got it. 18 in a life to go. Your crime is time, and it's 18 in a life to go. Whoa. Yeah. You don't want to get 18 in life. Let your ops get 18 in life. Yeah. So... they're upset. They're upset that you're stable, that you're turning down offers. What's this Aquarius? I want to know this. Yeah. Tell us what's going to happen when you put this little chaotic 12 degrees Aquarius moon. See, Virgos are so like, they're chill, they like Aquarius, but Aquarius tend to kind of mess up the waters a little bit for Virgo. So what's going to happen? Yeah, like if they were wearing a hat, suddenly it's been blown off, that kind of thing. The Aquarius tends to, but the Virgo is intrigued by the Aquarius too. What's the moon gonna do? Okay, so the moon has a star element to it. Yeah, tell me about the star. Virgo actually is wanting this to happen. Virgo set the stage for this star. That's what the sun wants you to know. Because they knew that some stuff had to end. Tell us about what's ending. What's ending? Is the star in charge of this ending? Maybe you created an ending. Yeah. You're gonna get some kind of really fast news about people walking away because of what you were saying. Oh my gosh, to see this. Yeah, you're going to get something really fast. It's going to happen really fast. People just have to walk away. And it's all because you stood your ground. You stood your ground and you said, look, this is a big illusion. This is big elders of the Zion. That's all this is. And either we stop giving into it and feeding this, or we become insects. He's going to give the planet to insects because of these people that were too greedy. But you kept speaking. You kept saying, look, you got to believe me here. There's a bunch of hogwash going on around you, because all they wanted to do was hoard. And see, for one person to have all 4 of those coins, that coin is bigger than his head. Okay. So, if you stack those coins, that it'd be as tall as that person. So he's saying to you, one third of who I am is the resources I hold. Really? Wow. That's what he's saying. He bases the quality of his existence off of the 1/3 that's pure gold from what he's stolen or what he's kept back or whatever. Okay. Instead of basing the quality of who you are from your loved ones passed over, the Most High, Yeah. He knows, because this is visual. People can see this. Yeah. And we saw Clark Gable, and truth be told, the man needed new teeth. And we saw David Copperfield, who made the Statue of Liberty disappear. Why in the world would you pay tickets to see that? See, there's things that they're starting to realize. Like, we're going to start being picky about what we see. We're going to start, really tuning in to what is really there. And Neptune wants to talk about that too, because Neptune has, hey, I got to get some contact lenses. I can't wear these glasses anymore. They broke. The rose-colored glasses are broke, so now he's got to go in and get contact lenses. Which is going to you're going to see a whole different person. When they put those contact, you're going to be, wow, that's what that person looks like. I'll be darned. Yeah. So, you're going to get some news, people walking away, selfish people walking away, okay? Because of what you speak about. And it's a new beginning after tonight, after this Aquarius moon dances, a moonlight dance with the Virgo here. Yeah. That Van Morrison song. I'm getting that song. It's a beautiful night to make romance. Don't start. And all the moon seems to hide. Can I just have just one more dance with you, my love? That's what that is. Isn't that cute? Because it's a pretty important dance, is what the cards are trying to tell you, is like whatever's happening tonight with these 2 grand trines, things are going to look different. Yeah, cool. It's about time, right? Because collective, you've worked really hard. You've worked really hard. I mean, now we got you talking to the pyramids, right? Hopefully. Okay? And the little aliens down there. Pick up on some vibrations from them. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Okay, so they're upset that you're stable. There's going to be something that happens pretty fast where people start walking away. Yeah, because I think, collective, your dream that you kept waking up and like, oh, I thought it was going to be, and now that's, you know, and God told you, hey, stop using qualifiers, because in reality, it is what it is. Your dream is what energy you manifested, you put into it. And you're the gardener, and you knew how much you nurtured it. You knew how much you took care of it. You knew. So stop, you know, making things like unproportionate when you know exactly the steps that you took and what you're gonna, you know, for this big harvest moon coming up, maybe. Yeah. Okay, so tell me about Mercury. Mercury's got plans. It's 9 degrees Virgo. What the future has preserved for you. What does the harvest moon look like for collective who endured this? Yeah, I endured many months of these people trying to knock me off my path. And I even bought the poster. What's it say? There's some kind of poster, the day Pandora made my pathway. The day Pandora made my pathway. If you hadn't have got those secrets out, there would have been some trouble. You know, thank God for the other people in the collective that even chipped away even more. Pretty soon you were watching readings going, oh, I never thought of that. That's makes sense, you know, and you were putting them all together and going, oh my gosh, wow, how crafty these people are. But don't get ahead of yourself, because you could just be in some experiment, you know. Let's see how TV can brainwash a bunch of people, and then you'll be like, okay, well, cool. You still learned to pull the weeds out of your garden. See, so I don't see that any of this was in vain. Like, I maybe watched too much of it, okay? But truth be told, it taught me to get out of toxicity, narcissism. Yeah, there's something wrong, okay? With Ivan the Terrible leading your life, okay? Ivan was terrible, and he needs to be out of your life. And once you tell Ivan the Terrible, there's no place for you here, I'm so sorry, then they can't come back. And that they don't like that either. Okay, so Mercury, what are you going to do for the future, this harvest that collective is going to, because you know you put your work in, you adapted, you took responsibility. This is the reality I want to see, you know. This is the reality I want to see. Okay, there's some Queen of Cups and a King of Swords. Something about your past. Clarity of purpose. Oh, wow. So your love, something about your love, this star energy, has something to do with this Tower. I don't think they like to think of a life without the love to harvest. They love to harvest it from you. They like to take it from you and make fun of you. But now it's like, it's quite evident that it's the love beat hate. The love beat hate. Like, look, you know, you can call me anything you want to call me, but the truth is, I choose love. I choose love. Yeah. This is the other part of this, is some kind of King of Swords. It might be Archangel Michael, let's qualify it, but has watched you build a very ambitious business for yourself. This King of Swords has seen this Queen of Cups do this from the past. So he's been with you this whole time, this King of Swords. Yeah, he made sure to preserve every cup. So it was building for you. So it was building. Okay, tell me about this King of Swords. That would be a Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. And this person's a gentleman. This is not an insect person. Okay, this is a gentleman, this King of Swords. Probably somebody just paid to look at the facts. You know, they gave a lot of information about you, you know, but this person looks strictly at just, well, let me take a look at what's really going on. So that means I have to watch this person. I hope I was entertaining. You know, and that's just it. You had to be who you were, you know. They made you out to be this horrible person. Yeah, Six of Cups comes out again. So, okay, he saw a lot of tyranny done to you and your children. A lot of tyranny. He saw that. How, yeah. What else did King of Swords see? Yeah, like just a lot of, just excavation, like the pyramids. Like you can relate to them because, yeah, they excavated me. They just came in and they took the treasure of Tut's tomb and then they left. They got what they wanted, see? And he watched that. He watched them juggle you, collective. He watched them juggle you. And to them, it was awesome. That was the best time of their life when they could do that, because it motivated them every day. That was the first thing they thought of, is how can I manipulate this person? Wow. And if they would have opened their mind, they probably would have had more fun. But instead, they didn't. They didn't want to grow up. They wanted to use your gifts, glean from you, because you had already done the work on it. A lot of you, this stuff just comes really naturally because you have a good imagination. A balanced imagination. Now they're under stress. Thank you, King of Swords. Thank you so much. Yeah. That resonates to October 31st. That Six of Cups does. Halloween. So they did something to you on Halloween. Trapped you with some kind of hex or curse. And they're shocked that it's not on you anymore. Like I say, if they sent entities, I probably played poker with them. Hey, what do you want to do tonight? Okay. Oh, that sounds cool. All right. I mean, they don't know how many of them helped me get back to, you know, when they killed you. Who would help nurse me back to health to get me back here? They did. So they know, because they know your destiny, collective. You know. All right. So we heard from Mercury. Protect your stability. Let's go down. Let's see. Venus has this higher love. Go tell it on the mountain. Venus is talking to the pyramids. Go tell it on the mountain. That's what she's doing tonight. She's doing that because she's figured out, okay, as long as I'm on the same page as my ancestors, I should be able to go and pray and petition. That's what that is. You're making a petition. Look, yo, we've both been excavated. Get me to the 5D. How about them apples? And they'll be like, yo, you're on board. Let's get you on ship. Yep. And then you sit back and let them work. Send those photo rays, whatever they send to you. I don't know what it is. Some high tech, like, who knows? If you've survived energy weapons, you will survive what your ancestors give to you to make it to the 5D. Trust me. You will not become an insect. Well, all your ops turn into like locusts. A field of locusts. Yeah. There's souls in the animal kingdom. Okay, there's souls. I had a dream last night about a soul in an animal. Okay. It's kind of a big deal, 49:28 on the clock. Because some of these souls, you don't know how or why, but they're attached to you. You know, like mediums will see, well, I see this white dog. And, you know, you're thinking to yourself, I haven't had a white dog since I was like 17 years old. It didn't matter. That soul had attached to you. The love was there. So that soul stays with your aura. Okay. So there's something about that. Do not underestimate the power of an animal's soul. Yeah, because they're here for a reason, okay? Your enemies don't attract that. They don't attract that kind of protection. They don't attract that kind of wisdom. The animals, you know, if you have a dog, you clue into it right away. Something's not quite right. What's the dog upset? You can tell. The dog's trying to tell you something. You know what I mean? And if you're on page with that animal, you know right away. Okay. Thank you for saving my life, by the way. You know what I mean? It's pretty kick-ass. So, yeah. You're gonna hear some signs about tonight from an animal. Is that why you're having me tell them that? Okay. Yeah, your animals will give you clues tonight. Okay, so go tell it on the mountain, Venus. Got the death card tonight. This really was supposed to be the 14th, the time of fertility, but actually what they tried to do was kill all the people that were healers on the face of the earth. And they got this rude awakening. Tell us about this rude awakening when they tried to kill all the healers. Somebody smokes ganja through a pipe. Yeah, so they're using the pipe there to get a little, you know, higher ground. Higher ground. They want to go tell it on the mountain, but they got to get high first. Okay. No respecter of persons. However, you get to the mountain, but you got to climb it. See? You got to climb it. Whoa. Yeah, that's the part they don't like. They don't like putting the work in. They want to use the work that you did. They don't want to put the work in. That's a lot. I'll redo it. Yeah, that's what makes them upset, Venus, is that you put a lot of work in and they don't want to start from the ground. You know, too much time has gone by. You know, they've been just feasting off of your work, you know, getting by, making money, you know, from your testimony, whatever. And now it's like, they're not going to be able to do that. Yeah. Well, you know, they enjoyed it while they had it, right? I don't think you caused a big stink. I think you were pretty cool about it. So tell me about 20 degrees Libra. Yeah, they can't celebrate, see, because they did that. They stole something that wasn't theirs. And even to make a living in the future, it's going to be hard for them now. You're not going to be around. You're going to be on that fifth dimension. And now they need help. And you were so loving and kind. You always gave help. You always gave more, you know, than you needed to. And now they don't want to watch you celebrate. What's going on with this? They don't want to see Venus celebrate, which is a big deal because Venus tonight is this person of service that, yeah, she's part of that grand trine. Yeah, check it out. 6th house, year of service, Venus. And there's some kind of secret Aquarius, high priest that's with you. And you're expanding this communication tonight. Yep, you get a grand trine too, Venus. Yep. Mars, yeah, Mars, he sees it something coming together. He does send this like, he's coming up with thoughts and plans, Mars is. So that's good. Probably to get him out of here, right? You better think of a way out, dude. Yeah, what's going on with Mars? Is Venus this emotional trigger? Oh, okay. Because, yeah, the person born with 6 degrees Cancer is Kathy Bates. Now, just 5 days ago, Kathy Bates announced that she's going to retire from acting. You know, she was the one that played in Stephen King's Misery. Phenomenal actress. She's amazing. But she announced, you know, 5 days ago, I'm calling it hanging up the hat, you know, and my last dance is how they, but she's 76. Good old lucky number 76. So, but isn't that interesting? You know, we're putting the puppet back in the box. We're putting down the illusions because I don't think Kathy Bates knew what kind of actress she was, okay? She was very skilled. And for her to give it up, it's like a freedom rings kind of moment for her because it has identified her, but it's almost like thank God moment for her, you know? and it's a new path for her. So that's 6 degrees Cancer, like Mars has. So Mars is supposed to be on this new path, but he's emotionally triggered. What is Mars? He's the alchemist tonight. He's, he knows a secret about the High Priestess. He knows some kind of, this is the Moon card. He knows a secret about High Priestess. Is this the oppressor? I think Mars was under a High Priestess that was very oppressive, by the way. Yeah, he wants to get away from this person. There's some kind of purple. He thought this High Priestess was royalty. This is, talk about illusions, guys. Check it out. Most of it in the collective look like this, okay? You got really clear eyes, clear skin, okay? You're surrounded by nature and beauty, okay? That's most of what the collective looks like. But this is truly the High Priest that this person had. Look like that. So see, this was the illusion, and this is the reality that he's faced with, Mars. I took directions from the wrong person. That would be painful. That would be painful. But do you see how, like, this one they couldn't trust because it looked like an illusion, because nobody looks like that, right? So innocent, so pure, and yet you were. So they trusted this, and that's what they got. That's what they got. But the whole time she was promoting that, oh, no, I'm this, I do magic. Watch me. I'm Davio Copperfield. Wow. Whew. Okay. Well, how's that going to work? Preserve for the future. Does he have something preserved for the future? Because see, Mercury's giving you this plan, Venus, and this higher ground, that something's preserved for you regardless of what happens with these jokers, okay? Regardless. Yeah, Rain Man's gonna fly. Yeah, Rain Man's gonna fly, I'm telling you. Yeah, he's gonna just be facing more of this energy, this chaos, confusion, conflict, because that's all he spent time doing with this person. That's all he did, day in, day out. Let's just go do more. This is so fun. Because for a long time, they could actually see evidence of it, you know? And now he gets to experience it. That's crappy, right? Yeah. I don't do magic, but you know, I don't know. It doesn't mean you haven't thought in your head, can these people like take a hint, leave me alone? You know, they're yeah. But you know, some of you pray, some of you, you know, you manifest your safety. This is all for safety, okay? You're always going to have enemies. You're always going to have enemies, you know? And I don't really want to spend the rest of my life on the lookout, like, where are they at? Are they coming? Are they outside? I'm done with that, okay? I survived it. I should have a t-shirt that says, yes, this person is a soldier of God's war. But in the future, for my 5D, I want to be like flying, man. Just, you know, I don't want to be dealing with this stuff, like, from your enemies. So that's why you go to the aliens and the pyramids. It's like, show me the way to be released from this. It's toxicity. All right, Kathy Bates, happy birthday to you. I'm thinking she's the 6 degrees Cancer. Yeah. Okay, so, okay, Uranus, it's make room for my star. Make room for this star. You're trying to steal my star. This shady group of people tried to steal the star from Uranus, okay? He's not happy about that. So he says, Mr. Taurus, I know you're the landlord. See, because Uranus sits in Taurus tonight. I know you're the landlord, but they are not going to take my star. Whew. And for 27, ability to respond. We're going to see what the response is to that, because that's a stress signal alert. Just like here, that's a stress signal alert from that planet. He's not making it up. He's like, don't you dare let me go 28 degrees retrograde without that star with me. Yeah. Very important to Uranus because Uranus spent a lot of time with a collective person. Whatever star collective person he's talking about. It's almost like you were the protege. You were the protege of Uranus. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, so 27 degrees Taurus is this dude. This is funny too, actually. So one of the things you can do to get a better idea of like, okay, what are the planets really trying to tell me is it's like you're looking up 27 degrees Taurus and you're like, well, yeah, I can kind of see what they're saying. But go to 27 degrees for the planet, which is Uranus. So go to Aquarius, okay, because that's what rules Uranus. So I did that because we've had these degrees for a few days now. So when I did 27 degrees Aquarius, it was that Edgar Began and Charlie, who was a ventriloquist. He was a ventriloquist. Okay. So the dude sat with his little puppet and the guy had a top hat and he had the little glass thing with the, and he would sit there with that puppet. That was the dude with the puppet in the 40s and 50s. And he was huge, successful. And I'm thinking how appropriate that we get to put the little puppet away and rest, because that's all this has been. All these unexpected tower emotional events that Uranus has been trying to get everyone to see has been nothing but somebody pulling the strings. It's sick. It's sick. So when I found out that dude had 27 degrees Aquarius, that was his birthday, this Edgar Began with his ventriloquist doll, Charlie, I thought, is that not appropriate, right? That's all Uranus has wanted to tell you. Look, can I put the puppet away? Because I really want my star. Yeah, Uranus wants the star. Did I pull it? Yeah, here it is. He wants to he don't want that puppet. He don't want that puppet with that little eye thing. No, he don't want that. He goes, you give me my star and this will all be very peaceful. Everyone will be happy. But that's what Uranus wants to tell you. Yeah. There's a picture of the dude with the puppet. If you Google Mary Ellen Mark, she was this Mary Ellen Mark. She's a Aries. But anyway, she did a black and white photo of that dude with the puppet. And she photographies like people on the margins of society, the people on the fringes of society. She's a photographer. And they'll make you cry, these pictures, because she only focuses on people that everybody else has thrown away. Thrown away. Like, well, we don't need you in this town. We don't need you at this job. We don't need you here. And she has taken pictures of it. And she has a gallery. And my God, these photos are, I'm going to go back to it. That was probably the first thing I'm going to do when I leave this reading. Because she blew my mind when I went and found, because there's very few pictures, unless you want film of this dude with his puppet. But she actually took a picture of him. Yeah, with that puppet. So anyway, Mary Ellen Mark. Yeah. So I love photography. I love photography. But the thing about a photo is it's frozen. It's frozen. So it's not always a good judge of what's to come. You know what I mean? Sometimes if you're good intuitive, you can pick up from the nuances in the photo what's going to come. You know what I mean? Like a psychic maybe could, and that's why we read tarot cards. In a museum. Yeah, she has her own museum. Yeah, I'm very impressed with her because for that to be the focus of her work, look, I care about people who are living out of their car. And she would get the most amazing photo of people sleeping in their car. And you think, that's not art. And then you see the photo and you're like, oh, wow, that's art. Where you'd have it in your home and people would be like, what's that? Because it's beautiful, but it's frightening too. Because it's like, why do you have these homeless people in their car? to get you to think? Yeah. To get you to think, hey, I could go help a couple people out today. Because a few of those just down the road, right? Yo. That's the kind of mark you want to make, is this Mary Ellen Mark. That's the kind of mark you're going to make. Okay, so Neptune 28, she gets this 28, a lot of support, 28 degrees ally support. And it's medicinal because she had to go to the eye doctor, and now Neptune had to get contact lenses, okay? So we get to see what really was going on. The whole picture, okay? The rose-colored glasses have come off. Neptune, what do you want to tell the collective? There's a taste. Okay. All your 5 senses are going to change. When you wake up in the morning, it's going to change when this goes on. This is a huge shift. Things are going to be so different for everybody. Yeah. There's some kind of love from this war that's coming from an emperor. There's some kind of Ace of Cups coming from this war that they had to win. And it's coming from an emperor. Or did it produce an emperor? Did it might have produced one of you business owners out there. Ryan, somebody named Ryan. Did it produce this person? Oh, okay. The Devil. Okay, this is going to be one of your first tests, okay? One of your first tests. One of your first tests is meeting this emperor, because he really just wants to put an end to you, this emperor. Yeah. Is this emperor the leader of the priests of Zion? Holy, holy love. Be patient with this person. Show this person respect like you would anybody, you know, absolutely. But they want to celebrate with you because you're in the sun. Okay. Apparently this person didn't take any, he didn't get any, he didn't get in trouble. He did not get in trouble for doing this to you. And yet he was the leader of this group of people that orchestrated it. Yeah. And now he wants to come and make merry, not marry Mark, but make merry with you because you're in the sun. And the only reason you're in the sun, collective, and God wants you to know this, is because you honored nature. The grass was green, the sky was blue. Yeah, it's true. Because if we don't start getting over our greedy ways, he's going to hand it over to insects, and then Satan's going to have a whole bunch of insects working for him. Giant cockroaches. It's going to be a huge SpongeBob movie, 3D. Yeah. My son was so funny. He called me last night, and their apartment got cockroaches. And you know, and they're smaller here. It's not like we're in Texas, but still, they're still frightening. But I said, yeah, wow, that's kind of creepy. He goes, yeah, I half expected to see one sitting on the toilet reading the newspaper. It's like, oh, that is SpongeBob. But yeah, so that might be going on for some of your ops too. Why am I? Okay. Because they thank you. This dude thought it was all politics. Like, I'm on the right side of the fence, honey bear. He was not intimidated by you at all, okay? Because he voted the correct way. He had money and lobbyists in the right place. So he wasn't worried about his position. So he must hold a pretty high position, this person. So that's pretty, wow. Anyway, he's no cockroach. One would say he's no cockroach when he puts his head on right. He's had to make choices in the past that he didn't like. He's been over a barrel. He's hoping that your change will allow him to make choices more conducive to what his group supports. You have to understand that there was a lot of foolery. How do you say that word? Foolery going on. There was a lot of foolery going on that he believed, hook, line, and sinker, and it made him look bad. But the percentage of people that went and believed it, he wasn't concerned, especially when he's backed by these lobbyists and these high political people. He wasn't concerned. But now, yeah, Ten of Swords. So, tell me about this Emperor. You cannot tell me that he's going to have all of his freedoms after doing this, after orchestrating this. Wow. It comes, yeah, I knew it. I knew it. Look at this. Emperor again, okay? Worked with the King of Swords. Yeah, these two tonight, probably at barbecue and having a beer, thinking life is great. Nothing's going to happen to us. Yeah. Nothing's going to happen to us. Okay. Because regardless if they actively gang stalked you, they supported this plan and didn't intervene. They watched somebody get hit by a truck every single day and just, they're not dead yet? Yeah. That's why we're giving the earth to insects, because of people like you. Yo, I'm going to be happy. Collective's going to be happy. We're going to be, sail away with me to another world. We'll rely on another. Islands in the stream. That is what we are. Yeah, so good luck down here, Mr. Insect Man. And I have no idea who that person is, but they felt highly protected. And they still do. Most High wants to tell them, look, you're under judgment, whether you feel it or not. Whether you're in denial of it or not. Is on the computer is currently under judgment. Yeah. So Pluto's got 29 Capricorn, and Pluto wants you to know at 29 degrees, there's some kind of expansion going on. 29 is expansion from the tribal cards, but they're expanding on this. He's been reading the tea leaves, right? But now all the leaves are suggesting bad reputation. So it's a perfect transition to go up to Pluto because Neptune has exposed this bad reputation of this leader. I don't know. I don't know who you put in the head, your head about who these people are, who the King of Swords is, who the, but this person, this Emperor, whoever you have, these are people, King of Swords and Emperor, that you may not, it'll switch up the story in your head a little bit. Yeah. Because the reason why is these two were they had more camouflage. They had business fronts that protected them, okay? They had buildings that protected them. Okay, all right. So Pluto, tell us about this expansion. What's going on with this expansion of the bad tea leaves? You read the tea leaves. Tea leaves weren't too hot. It's showing a bad character, bad representation of human decency. Okay, what's this reputation? What's this about? Yeah. Ancestors say if they publicly don't get made accountable for it, that they'll haunt them. The ancestors will haunt them. Yeah. Because you're chosen. You're chosen. You're a healer. And they tried to kill a shaman. 41. Oh, it's not the 14th. It's the 41st day of the month. Okay. Yeah, they tried to kill a healer. Okay, so tell me about this King of Swords again. Yep. Outer planets are done. They're all locked in. They will not let this person go. King of Swords again. Did a tremendous amount of work that he's not admitting to make you Nine of Swords. This is how most of you slept at night. Yeah. But they didn't see that owl in your window. Yeah. Talking to you that bird language all night long. Yeah. That owl talked to her the whole night. He didn't see that. Oh, wow. Okay, Pluto. Oh my gosh. So now I got to share with you the destiny before I let you go. There's a room. Okay, there's a room reserved for this King of Swords, guys. Okay. There's already a room reserved. And it's not the Hilton. Okay. Oh, you guys are funny. Okay, so this is your destiny. I am there regardless of your capability to see me. Like, you're here, collective, regardless of who can't see or acknowledge you or give credit to you. Don't matter. I'm here, whether you got to go get contact lenses or not. It is what it is. I'm here. And so as an alchemist, you might, you know, share that good energy to remind them that you are here. Please do, because I feel it when you guys put your love out there. So that's what the alchemist is going to have to do, because they've insisted that you're in the earth already. You exceeded the expectations, collective. They didn't know what kind of person you were. Well, you know, we learned what during the eclipse that that chart of that eclipse was all about. Hey, these are the leaders I pick. Now's your chance. Which Red Rover, and none of them jumped up. They were for sure gonna see the little white van pull up to your house and take you away. And you're still here. You don't care what they think. These are not loving people. They are not loving people. I don't wish to have a world that I participate in that is like this, making decisions solely on greed. A third of this dude, how he thinks of himself is what he's holding. That's a huge, that's like what? Yeah, a third of him. It's all about what he does. What he does. Yeah. You just made me skip Saturn and Jupiter, didn't you? Oh my gosh. Okay, no, this is good that I can do this really quick. Look, these two are working together tonight. 15 degrees Pisces retrograde gets the Chariot, and Jupiter has that 20 degrees Gemini. I might have hit a little bit on Jupiter. I'm not sure. I got distracted, but he's driving this Chariot with Jupiter for this justice for you, okay? These two are working together, Saturn and Jupiter. So there is some kind of expansion with your borders and safeties. Jupiter's with Jacques Cousteau tonight. Jacques Cousteau was an oceanographer, okay? He was tuned into nature because he studied the ocean. He was amazing. But yeah, we're to ask the ocean, you know, cast your spell on me and your wonder on me. Please get us out of this magic. I'd much rather have the magic of the water, the mystery of the water to guide me than this. I'd much rather be a person on a sea with a boat, trusting, you know, the chaos of an ocean versus this. Yeah, look at how many lives this is. If this isn't the Titanic, I don't know what else you'd call it. This is a huge wreck of people. Yeah, and the culprit was greed. Yeah. We all know what happened to the Titanic. It went down and all those treasures went with it. So we've spent years and years sending people down to go get them. And they're not quite the same, are they? No. But Saturn is seeing what others see. I think I brought that up. He gets an oceanographer too. And this oceanographer is Roger Revelle. Roger Revelle has 15 degrees Pisces in his birthday. He wants you to let nature tell its truth. Just listen to nature and let nature tell you its truth. And you're going to get some eye-opening realities too. Like, we already see things that they've done to damage nature because of greed. You know, we've seen it our whole lives. It's been on the news our whole lives. You know how we have to quit emitting so much CO2 into the atmosphere and all these other toxic gases. But we're here. Isn't that amazing? Yeah, this was all the safety net because this is going to happen. You know, the earth is going to be gone. We can do this to people. We can do this to people because the whole earth is going to cave in on itself. Well, has it? Now what's your excuse? Why are you doing that to people? Yeah, they're going to be on death row. Oh my God. Okay, so this is the thing. You're to remind, what do you want collective to do? You're going to alchemize to remind people that, yeah, I'm here. Hello, I'm here. And you're cool with any outcome. You have to be, because you've prayed to the pyramids, man. And that ain't no small prayer. Okay, I'm just saying. when you get your ancestors on board, and especially since you were, oh my God, excavated. That's what kept, that word kept coming through, because that's how they treated the pyramids. That's how they treat you. You're just here for the treasure and then bye-bye. No, that happens to be here for history. If we start taking care of Gaia, and that's why Mercury gets the Empress, because it's all about Mother Gaia, taking care of that, of what's here, what's left. And in the 5D, we're going to get crazy, inventive, and innovative on ways to do it. Yeah, it's going to be cool. They didn't want to invest in that. They didn't see that was too time consuming. Are you kidding me? By the time you get to the 5D, it'll be like, wow, you can go out and save a whole bunch of stuff in like a 24-hour period of time. It'll happen so fast, they'll feel guilty. They'll feel guilty that they avoided it. Okay, because that's your destiny, is this justice as this alchemist. Yeah, you're going to be that dude. You want to see some 5D reality? I'll show you some. I'm going to save the earth. I'm going to save the ocean. And you will. You will. Who fell down here? Yeah, and it was a choice that they didn't take. You see how it fell? This was supposed to be the leaders of our world. That was their destiny. Okay? Because they're the elders of the Zion, not us, right? They held all the answers. And they didn't choose that. They took that Lover's card and said, yeah, whatever, save the earth. And you know, you'll do it so fast, their heads will spin. You'll do it so fast because you think outside the box. Yeah, because you think outside the box. There's this death. Okay, and this is kind of important too. Venus and the healer both get the death card tonight. Okay, you cannot heal a king who has purposely fallen on his sword. Okay, that's this leader of the Zion. He has purposely, yeah, that's the destiny at this point. But now he's, wanting healed with you and your energy, your precious 1 tablespoon of your blood. I'm telling you, that dude would be healed. But because he didn't choose this, and he had many opportunities to choose this justice for the destiny of Mother Earth, I don't think you want to play badminton with him. We'll arrange for that at a later date. I love you, collective. Happy Saturday.